Good afternoon, everybody. It's nice to see so many people here, and Happy New Year and all that kind of stuff.
Okay,
Okay, roll call, right?
yes, roll call.
Okay, Dave Bailey, Jerry Israel, Barry Kimmelstein, Aaron Kletzkin, Jerry Markowitz, Linda Mizell, here. Am I missing
Yeah,
anybody?
Spencer Brown,
Oh, I didn't.
he's on a cruise, I think.
Okay, I make a new list. And then, representing Campbell Property, Millie is here right now, Millie Manellis. And Ed Schweitzer will be coming in. So we have.
Can't hear anything back here, the microphone's not working.
I'm sorry. I have to, yes, I know. Okay, we do have a quorum.
Nice to see so many faces in the audience, but hopefully we'll get some more next time. I want to wish everybody a healthy and happy New Year as we go forward, and a very safe one. And this year, we're going to work on safety for our community, because we still have people, walking double and triple in the streets, riding bicycles 2, 3 across. I don't know what the big deal is to walk on the sidewalks here. We've taken care of them. I just don't want anybody getting hurt. Talking about safety, I've been told that Royce will be here in 2 weeks to fix the gate on the north side.
2 weeks?
I was told 2 weeks in an email from Susie that they're missing a part. Look, gates and pools are above my pay grade.
Aaron,
Okay?
why can't they take a part from the gate to the clubhouse that's always up? It's always up.
Gates are masterboard. If I had you to take care of it, I'd have no problems.
We shouldn't be paying for gates that never work.
Look, I've been on their back since I've been in this position about gates. And, I'm only one out of 7 communities, and I don't hear any of the other presidents yelling and screaming about gates and safety like I do. So that's all I could tell you at this particular point. I mentioned to you, we had one problem with somebody's pet being ran over and killed with hit and run. And I'm looking into, like I said last time, of getting those speed signs that tell you how fast you're going. And if you're going over the speed limit, they will take a picture of your license plate. And hopefully it'll be be able to get a Car Lake sticker, and then we could start fining people for going over the speed limit here. I mean, I see people running down the streets doing 30 and 40 miles an hour, which is really ridiculous for a community like this. I mean, the other thing is, I beg your pardon?
Make it close.
Hello. I've been looking into those machines that show you how fast you're going in the street. Also, I could get them with cameras to take pictures of the license plate and hopefully a Car Lake sticker with a number on it. Then we could start finding people and maybe they'll slow down. Unfortunately, like I wrote, the community was built in '94. The roads were not made for people to walk and bicycle on. And I've asked the master board, maybe it's time we look to put a walking lane, a bicycle path in a place where people will be safe. So far, that's fallen on deaf ears. The other thing I want to caution about is people pulling out of their driveways, not looking. Folks, please look when you pull out. Really, I'd appreciate that very much. I don't want a movie made about us like how the Boynton Beach Club opened up, where the guy got ran over. I mean, So let's everybody, pay attention to our driving habits here. I really would appreciate that. My first concern is keeping everybody safe here. Last year we took care of a good hunk of the irrigation. Unfortunately, a pump went down, and we didn't replace pumps. We decided we would wait until they go down because what do we got? 9 pumps? 9 pumps, and it's $5,000-$6,000 a pop to replace them. So we figured, there you go. We've got one down this week. We got to replace that. Barry will talk about that. I want to thank Dave Bailey for having one of the most successful painting years ever. He really did an outstanding job. in touch with RCI, who is the new paint contractor. Next year, he will, besides offering power washing on driveways, they will offer painting for anybody who's interested in getting their driveways painted. The next thing I'd like to, Kathy Simon and her whole group of people, I want to thank very much. Anybody who did not sign up for that wonderful breakfast she's having has got to be kidding, because she's got like almost 16, 17 tables. So if Kathy would just say something real fast, and I want to thank her whole committee and her.
Good morning, afternoon, whatever. I keep running all day. We have a very good turnout for the breakfast. Anybody that hasn't, last minute, if you want to come till today or tomorrow, we're going to do the tables. We have a DJ, which, Sharon?
His name is Josh Pearl. He's been in Coral Lakes before and very experienced. So what we're thinking of doing is working out with him. He's going to do, you know, our theme is good vibration, so we'll come into the Beach Boys. And we're hoping that what will work out is do some sing-alongs during the course of the breakfast. Get everybody involved. And dancing.
We also formed a subcommittee of decorations. They have their budget, and they're going to have nice table settings. And we hope that everybody doesn't complain and just take. I've warned David and Lance, it better be hot, a lot, and all there. So, but hopefully, everybody has a good time and enjoys, and we'd like to see you all there. Any other questions or anything?
Thank you, Kathy. I'd like to call on Jerry Israel to give his report, treasurer's report.
This will be a very short report. It's only the 8th day of the calendar month. Needless to say, it takes longer than that to get year-end financials. I'm confident once we get them, we'll be very close to budget for the year, but I have no figures at this point in time. The only other thing I wanted to mention, I know there's been some questions about script, when it's going to hit the bank accounts. All I can tell you is my bank account got hit yesterday for both the quarterly assessment and the script. So I think you can expect to see it. If you haven't already seen it, it should be this either today or tomorrow. Are there any questions on that? You know, once we submit it, it goes down to Campbell down in Deerfield, and then it gets processed through the system.
Thank you.
Jerry,
Yeah,
I noticed on the coupons for the cafe,
yeah.
if you pay it late, there's a $50 fee. Does that go to Lance or does that go to the community?
No, it would go to the community. That goes to the community.
Well, that's why I'm asking, because it
Yeah.
shouldn't go to Lance.
Yeah.
There's one thing I missed. Can I have approval to waive the minutes? Yes. Motion to waive it. All in favor? Aye. Okay. Motion to waive the minutes from the last meeting. Dave Bailey said aye. Linda said seconded, and the board just said aye, everybody, okay? You want to handle, you have rumors, committee report?
You did your thing, okay. Rita Schreff was not able to be here today. She said that there were no sales so far, and there were rumors abound about maintenance and script. That is all being straightened out. Don't worry. You can pay your bills, and everything will be fine. Okay,
Parking.
Michael's gonna do.
Michael's going to give a report today.
Yeah, hi. Yeah, Myron is away on a cruise now, so he asked me to give a quick report. One thing, what Aaron mentioned about at night, you know, the days are getting shorter and the light gets dark earlier. So if you are walking at night, it might be a good idea to walk with some light clothing, something that's white so people can see you. As far as parking, you got to observe the odd even. I talked to a couple of people that were renters here. They didn't know about it. The person who was renting the house to them never told them about the rules. So if just as an idea, it's a good idea if you see somebody that, just let them know. If you're renting or anything, again, let them know what the rules are. And no blocking the sidewalks, obviously fire hydrants, and try to stay off the grass because, as Aaron said last time, we're not going to redo the grass with sod if people keep parking on it and ruining it. But the big thing is odd even. And even if you're in the right spot, just one quick thing. If you see somebody parked in the wrong spot and you're in the right spot and you're right across from each other, it makes it very hard for an ambulance or a fire truck to get through. So use a little common sense. If you have to, park down diagonally a little bit so you're not right abreast of that other car. So that's pretty much about it. Any questions? No? Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Dave Bailey, Painting and Engineering.
Okay, as Aaron said, we finished painting 50 houses last month, and we're going to start painting again this October. We have 50 houses again to be painted this October. If your house was painted in 2020, it will be painted this year in October. We work on a 6-year cycle. Letters will go out later this month if your house is on the list to be painted. If you think you're going to be changing your colors, we're going to try to bring the new colors to every meeting that we have. Please, and also I think we're going to get another letter out in August with a page that if you want to request for a different color, you can fill that out and send it into Campbell. That's about it. No engineering.
Thank you. Barry, landscaping, please.
The new process with the weed killer and the fertilizer was done. They sprayed the whole property instead of just the front. I noticed that some of the lawns are starting to turn brown, which they're supposed to do because it's killing the weeds, and that's what the brown is that you're seeing. A lot of the dollar weed is starting to die from the weed killer, and a lot of us had those little white flowers on their lawns. They're starting to die. As Aaron mentioned before, we had a pump that was down, and that's up and running as of today. So it's back running again. And tomorrow, they told me they're going to be putting the red mulch around the palm trees that are in the swale. And they also removed 4 dead palm trees that we had in the swale. And when we removed them, we just filled them in with dirt, and we put sod there. You can't plant another palm where the disease was for these dead palm trees. So those 4 palm trees were taken care of. And other than that, that's all I have to say.
Thank you.
Welcome to Debbie.
You want to wildlife?
Wildlife, Debbie asked me to give her report. There have been coyote sightings here. Both of them were yesterday, and Debbie did see one behind her house. Aaron told me that he heard about 2 that were over on Sandcastle. So be aware of the fact there are coyotes, and if you have a cat or a dog, certainly don't let it out alone. Okay.
Mr. Markowitz.
I have a very extensive report. I just gave it.
That was one of the best.
That's your report?
That's it?
Yes.
Do I want to repeat it?
All right. Campbell, your report.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. So if you live on Tierra, you'll know that the road was finally patched today. Job was completed now. Both the underground and then the backfill and the asphalt patch. And the only other item is the work order report for December, which we had 40 work orders total opened for the month. At the time this report was printed, it was 29 of those have been closed out. The remainder would have been landscape and/or irrigation related, which are all, in some form of process being addressed, which the committee follows these pretty closely and they stay on top of that. So that's my report. Thanks,
Thank you.
sir.
I don't think there's any old business that has to be discussed. New business, Leslie Schwartz, I want to thank very, very much. She's done something that we've been talking about for years and years, and she finally got a handle on it. And if you give us a little
Yeah. It's
report,
about the
thank you.
streetlights between, on our development, at the corner of 12604 and 12608. I have pictures to submit in. I have the form, I pursued it, and I guess the ball was never taken. Okay, it was dropped. And so I pursued it. And I called Florida Power and Light, and I gotta get you to, you got whoever, to sign off on it and tell them who the account is under, so they can get paid for doing this, okay? And then, so that's all I need you to do, and I want to get a copy of this, as I said
Yes.
to you. And second thing, I want to be on a committee, I will form the committee, to get a new company for the gate.
For what?
If
New company for
you
what?
and me were talking, you thought something about the
Tell that
gate?
to Laurel, she's in charge of the gates.
She's not doing it, she's not taking the
Well,
ball. I take the ball
Leslie,
and go.
Leslie,
Leslie,
I agree with everything you had to say. However, gates are above my pay grade. You got to go, when they have that master board meeting once a month, respectfully get up there and tell her you need a gate
She
committee.
doesn't want to talk about it. That's why I want to get a committee formed. If I can get a committee formed.
Listen, if you could
Look, I
if
did
you
this.
could do as much for the gates as you did for the
Yeah.
lighting, I think that would be wonderful.
Please, let me do it, let me take the ball.
Come to the next master board meeting and scream, that's all.
When am I not at a master board meeting? Come on.
Thank you for all your good,
I need your help.
thank you for all your good service. Yes, and Linda Mizell has something.
My LARC helpers are here today, and I would like to introduce them. Audrey Kirsch has been working with me for many years now. Linda Landsman, please stand up, girls. People need to know who you are. And Sandy Boggett. Okay, just joined the team. Without them, LARC would have a big problem. We are starting fences and walk-arounds next week. So you will see us behind your houses. Don't get scared.
Thank you. Okay, now we're getting to the point where I know everybody's really waiting. It is the open mic.
I wanted
Name,
to,
rank, and serial number, please.
sorry, Robin Kivovitz, and I live on Coral Lakes Drive. So I wanted to know what the price of the painting the driveway is.
I will not know that until August, when I sit down with him, when David and I sit down with him, we work up a deal. We had a deal for power washing in $55, which was really dirt cheap.
But they,
Okay, thank you.
So, I mean, I will not, there'll be a letter going out to everybody in the community about that, how much for power washing and painting
Okay,
at that time. Right now, I can't
Thank
give you an answer, I don't know.
okay. So also, I'm on the lake, and we came down here in November. Since November, there's been a lot of debris on the water as well as on the sand. Plastic water bottles, plastic bags from supermarkets, and other things. Who is responsible for maintaining?
Here again, I don't like to shrug it, but that is strictly master board. I mean, it was brought up last time, and she said that the water company, the lake company sprayed, and the debris was going to be on the top and sink to the bottom. That was the last line. As far as the water bottles and stuff, I would definitely let them know about that.
Okay, thank you.
Go ahead.
Can I say something, please? A lot of things that get asked for are either on the website or on an email. And I'm not criticizing anybody, but the information about the painting, the power washing of the driveways was done months ago, and it's on the website. And all of the information that's available is on the website, including an error on the LARC form. My personal contribution. But, and the other thing that I want to mention is I don't think we publicized the fact that we redid the entire user manual, all of the instructions, and all of the information about Regency Cove is on the user manual, and it is on the website. You just click on it, and you'll get 45 pages of stuff. Now, you don't need to read the 45 pages, just read the first 3 pages, and that will be sufficient. Everything else is background and a lot of forms to fill out if you need them. So take a few minutes and look at the report. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Hi, Joe Millette, Regency North. I was just wondering, since we've had quite a few turnovers in the community, plus all through the different areas, about maybe setting up a class for CPR and learn how to use the defibrillators right?
Well, Master Board was supposed to do that, okay? Because that, here again, most of that equipment's on Master Board sites. You got it at the pool, you got it in the clubhouse. It's something I could bring up at the next meeting, Master Board meeting, though.
Well, I don't know how many people here actually knows how to do CPR or use a defibrillator the right way.
No, it's a very good idea what you're bringing up, and I'll bring it up to Laurel.
Okay.
Hi, Bob Stein, Majestic Isles Drive. Are we still hunting for iguanas? Is that ongoing, or are we still, we're still doing it?
Yes.
I'll get that. Yes, they come Mondays and Wednesdays. That's it. That's the service that we have
Okay.
purchased.
So I used to see reports, and I haven't seen any reports in a while, but I've seen iguanas. I got a couple of them in the backyard, so.
Well, you know, they come and go.
Yeah. All right.
I accumulate the reports because I haven't heard anybody that said that they read them. Oh, okay, good.
I used to when they arrived.
We have everybody that in here that reads the stuff.
Listen,
I appreciate
Okay.
that.
Talking about iguanas, if you want to get rid of them, I just came back, and on Aruba, people eat them like mad, and they keep the population in control. So, I mean, if we were to get rid of them, maybe we ought to start eating them, barbecuing them or something. I don't know.
I'll tell my wife you suggested that.
Lance will
It's not-
start serving them. Maybe that's a better idea. I don't know.
Or else catch them and sell them. Make money for Regency Cove. Okay.
There's one thing I did want to bring up, and our treasurer does a marvelous, marvelous job here, and, you know, he tries to stay very low-key. But what I really want to thank him for, and I want you people to think about this number, for you to live here and the services, now, I'm not talking Master Board, I'm talking about our community, he's kept it where we're running between $50 and $55 a month per unit. You cannot get that anywhere to get your lawns cut, your houses painted, rooficide, everything else we do. I just want you to think about that. And that man has done a marvelous job taking care of our books. We've got the best treasurer here.
Thank you very much.
So, I mean, you know, he tries to be very low-key under the wire, but he does an unbelievable job for us. And we do have the best treasurer, I feel, out of all the communities. Again, I want to thank you.
Thank you.
Any other business? It was a very fast meeting today, thank God, so everybody's happy. Meeting adjourned. Thank you.